Hello, you Dungeon Boss players out there. I'm not going to take credit for this, but PvP has been completely revamped. Does it have anything to do with the fact that I showed last week on my channel the best defense in this game that was unbeatable? I know you're out there watching me, Dungeon Boss devs. Welcome back to my channel. Okay, guys, the devs brought this update. It's a massive change in the game, and I love it. This update is incredible. A huge change to PvP. It's going to add a whole new layer of strategy. I'm going to go over what the changes are because so many people are confused about the order of attacking. Why is this guy attacking now versus then? And we're going to go through a few scenarios right now. Let's get into it. So you know how before when you attacked, the defense would use all their attacks first and then you'd have a chance to attack. And typically by then you'd be completely wrecked and wouldn't have any stopping power at all. Now you actually take turns. And what's cool about this, you can pick the order of your heroes that you want to attack with, 1 through 4. Now you have fast heroes, normal heroes, and slow heroes. We're going to get into that a little later. Let's just keep it real simple for now. So I'm going to use Bovis. He's going to be number 1. Eagle Rock, he's going to be number 2. Soom, he's going to be number 3. And number 4, let's go ahead and use Julius. So that's going to be the order that I go in right here. Now, I don't care if I win or lose this attack. We're just doing an example to show you how it works. The other thing you can look at, which I'll get into later, you can see the order the defense is going to attack with, and that should drastically change what you bring in as well. So here we go. Remember, what am I attacking with first? Bovis, right? And then after that, I'm doing Eagle Rock. So let's see what happens here. I'm going to come in here, and Willow is going to go first because Willow is a fast attacker. That means Willow goes before everybody, and he's going to get one more attack with his normal, and he's going to go with Eagle Rock. Now what happens is Eagle Rock gets an awesome attack here, and he freezes Bovis. That's why I don't get a go. This is the part that gets people really confused. Did you see what happened there? Eagle Rock froze my attack, and so Bovis didn't get to use his turn, thereby allowing Lady Nimrel to get attacked. Now, Eagle Rock got really lucky right there. Had an awesome attack. So the defense actually got right there 3 attacks out of luck. Now, stick with me. If that's a little confusing, stick with me because I'm going to give you some really good examples on how to do this and how you can strategize with your attacks and what heroes you're bringing in, because on this one, I got absolutely wrecked. So just to review again about what just happened, again, it's turn-based, right? Willow goes first because she's a fast attacker. Because she's a fast attacker, the defense gets one more attack, which was Eagle Rock. Eagle Rock froze my first attacker, Bovis, and so I didn't get to use Bovis, and then the defender got to use their attack number 3 with Lady Nim, and that's why the defender was able to use 3 attacks and completely wreck and shred my offense this round. Now, I started out with the most complicated one because I've seen so many comments. People don't get it. They don't understand. So I started out with the most complicated one. We'll get into some more simple ones, the basics, but you guys are going to get this by the end, I promise. Just stick with me here. So let's get into another example. So what we're going to do here, we're going to take a look at the defense, and we're going to strategize. Now, this defense, it's Stonefist, Bovis, Lady Nim, and Soom. But wait! You guys know Stonefist is a slow attacker, so he's throwing me off here. That guy's not going to go first because he's slow. Slow guys always go last. The rest of the defense is all normal. So really what's going to happen here, Stonefist is going to go last because he's slow. What's going to happen is Bovis is going to go first, then Lady Nim, then Soom, and then Stonefist will go last. So knowing that, I got to choose my attack based off of knowing that Bovis is going to go first. So Bovis is great on defense because Bovis does the Stampede, and what the Stampede does, it does -1 energy, so you can't use any of your special attacks. So what I need to do is I need to take Bovis out right away, and so I'm going to use Torchy, I'm going to use Willow, my 2 fast attackers. Because the defense has no fast attackers, I'm going to bring in my fast attackers as number 1 and number 2. So I'll get the first 2 attacks, and then they will go. Then I had Eagle Rock and Soom there, as you saw, as number 3 and number 4. Okay, so we're going to load up the dungeon. We'll review again. I've got Torchy, that little flying bat guy. He's a fast attacker. I've got Willow. She's the green archer girl. She's fast. The defense has no fast attacker, so I'm going to get the first 2 attacks. And what I need to do is take out Bovis, their first attacker. So Torchy's going to throw up his little flame. I'm going to burn him. And then Willow's going to go in with her special ability, the sniper shot. She's going to go ahead and try to get that headshot right to the heart. Gets not the headshot. Now, again, what happened? I killed the first attacker. So I get to attack with Eagle Rock. Why doesn't the defense get a go? Because their first attacker is out. Their first attack is gone. So I go with Eagle Rock. Now Eagle Rock gets an awesome attack and he freezes their second attacker. So I get a go again because First attacker I killed, their second attacker was frozen, couldn't attack. So I was able to get 4 attacks in there. And now I just finish him off, and he's done. That's how it works. Are you guys getting it now? Your turn comes up. If your guy's frozen or your guy's dead, you miss that turn, and that's huge. That's why strategy is so important when you go in with your attacks. Now, order is important, and the heroes you're bringing in are important. So that's how it works, and we completely wrecked that defense. That one was a beauty. Okay, if you're still not getting it, or you just want to see more tips on how to strategize your attacks, stick with me. We're going to do 2 more examples. I spent 20 gems to get my 4 attacks in, so here we go. We're going to go with raid number 3. And like always when I raid, we always go to the far right. We always YOLO our attacks. So let's see what the defense is bringing. Okay, this is a really good example. This dude's got Willow, so Willow's fast, so Willow's going to go first. And Bovis is normal, so if I don't have any fast attackers, the defense is going to get 2 attacks. Willow's fast, followed by Bovis, 2 attacks. But since I'm bringing in my fast attackers, I'm going to get a go before Bovis goes, just like I did last time. So Willow's going to go, then I'm going to bring in my fast attackers, then Bovis. That's how it's going to work. So again, remember this. If there's a fast attacker on defense, that attacker will go, and then the normal attacker will go next. The only way to counteract that is to bring fast attackers yourself. So here we go. We're going in, and Willow's going to go first. She's fast. Let's see what Willow goes for. I bet Willow goes for Ego Rock. Yep. Willow goes for Ego Rock to get the little bonus there. Gets a crit. Now it's my turn. We're going to do exactly what I did last time. We're going to go after Bovis because I don't want Bovis to go on the second turn. I'm going to get a crit right there. I bet my Willow could get Bovis, but I don't want to chance it. Let's go ahead, and we're going to do the sniper shot just to make sure we take Bovis out. So we're going to take Bovis out now. They don't get their second attack. That means I immediately get to go to my attack because their second attacker is done. Now I'm going to freeze. Their third attacker's done, so I'm going to get my 4th attack. This is just like the last time. Soom's going to come in, shred everything to pieces, and this is over. So keep this in mind when you're attacking. You got to look at the order of the defense. You also need to look at, do they have any fast attackers? If you don't know if they have fast attackers, click on the little icon on their name and it's going to pop up and it'll say fast. Then you'll know they're fast. So not only do you need to look at the order, you need to know if they have fast attackers, or I should say fast defenders. You got to be aware of that because those guys are going to get to go first no matter what. And if you don't have any fast attackers, they're going to get to go fast, normal, or whatever they have. All right, hopefully this is helping you guys out so far. Just practice. If somebody attacks in a spot that you weren't expecting, then you need to go back and figure out why the crap did that happen. Watch this video again, do what you need to do. So let's get into the 4th example. All right, so let's go ahead and go into the raid. We're going to go YOLO, go to the far right again. Let's go ahead and scout it out. We got Ego Rock, Julius, Willow, and Soom. Now this one's going to be tricky because, right, you think left to right, Ego Rock's going first. No, incorrect. What's going to happen here? Willow's fast. Willow's going to go first, followed by Ego Rock. One after the other unless I bring fast attackers. Again, it's going to be Willow, then Ego Rock, then Julius, then Soom. Now this one's going to be difficult. Ego Rock is one of the best heroes in the game. In my opinion, the best hero in the game. And he's got a lot of health, so it's going to be hard to kill him. So let's go through here and see what we can do. What can we pick to give us the best chance of winning this attack? This one's going to be a tough one. What I'm thinking is, because Willow's going to go first, followed by Ego Rock. Ego Rock's going to do his little, what do they call it, a little stomp thing, polar pounding, where he freezes everything. So I need to pick heroes that don't get frozen. Let's go back and look at the defense again. We got Willow, followed by Ego Rock. Okay. All right, let's go. Let's do it. So let's go pick some heroes here that don't get frozen. That's going to give us the best chance. Ego Rock, he doesn't get frozen because he's a water here. You can't freeze. Water versus water, can't freeze yourself. And why I'm putting him first is because remember what happens when you get frozen? When you get frozen, you miss your turn. So if my first attacker's frozen, then I don't get to use that turn. So I need to put somebody there who's going to be alive. Now I hope this guy can survive. He's going to get hit by Willow. I know that. He's going to resist the freeze. And then hopefully then I can turn around and do my freeze on the other team. So he'll come in first. For second, you can tell... by the way, this is pre-recorded. I'm just making it seem like I'm thinking here, but I was kind of thinking about this a lot, about what could I do. We're going to go do Julius as number 2, Archangel Emily as number 3. Now, Archangel Emily, she can't get frozen either due to her armor. And then we'll go Soom, number 4. So we have 3 heroes that do area of effect attack. They attack all the defenders. Then we've got Archangel Emily, and hopefully everybody knows who Archangel Emily is. I really like her. I've used her a lot in PvP and campaign. She does resurrection. So her ability is if one of my heroes dies, Archangel Enemy can bring them back to life. So just as I guessed, Willow does attack Eagle Rock first. Then their Eagle Rock does the polar pounding. And I resist the freeze, just like I said. So I'm going to do the polar pounding back. And I'm hoping Eagle Rock freezes their third attacker. And I get screwed. Julius somehow resists the polar pounding. He doesn't get frozen. And Mr. Donkey Kong throws his barrel, and I am completely screwed. I know at this point I am done. So it's not a guarantee that Eagle Rock does freeze every single time. And here, Julius resists and is able to throw the barrel at me. Now, my Archangel Emily, she's going to go ahead and use her ability. She's going to revive Eagle Rock. Now, watch what happens. Eagle Rock's back, and he gets to attack right away. What the crap happened there? Is that not confusing? That doesn't make sense, right? What's happening there is Archangel Emily resurrected Eagle Rock, and whenever Archangel Emily resurrects somebody, that person that she brings back to life, they get to attack. That's how it works. So then we're going to go into the next round. Now, the cycle has been completed. We're restarting back at number 1, and that's why Eagle Rock goes again. We're starting back through the cycle. Eagle Rock goes. Archangel Enemy dies, and then finally Julius, he was frozen. He's finally able to throw his barrel there, and I just get shred 2 pieces in this attack. So this is going to be really fun. I'm still learning. This has only been out a few days, so bear with me. I know I lost 2 out of the 4 attacks. I had a 50% batting average there, but I was attacking really, really high defenders just to show you guys how it worked. One last thing with this update. This one's kind of big. This little yellow guy Echo that nobody ever uses, he has a new passive ability, and what the passive ability is anytime you're hit by a hero that does -1 energy, Bovis is the example we all know. There's a couple other heroes that I don't have yet that also do that. Echo reduces the chance of you losing energy by 50%. So let's say Bovis hits you. Normally you'd get -1 energy on all your heroes. With Echo, there's a 50% chance you don't lose any energy at all. Now, weird thing, I looked all over the statistics here. It doesn't say that on Echo's profile, but I read it straight off the forum from the devs with the update. They wrote it right on their website that Echo now grants that passive ability. I don't see it anywhere in the statistics with Echo. Let me know if I'm missing that. And devs, if you're watching this and it's not on there, maybe it's something you want to add so we know in-game what Echo is doing passively. So that's my little update. I think this update's huge. I love this game, guys. I really like strategy games, and this adds a whole new layer of strategy. So I'm going to be bringing you a lot of more videos on attack strategies, best defense, offense, how to get through the campaign, do hero reviews. You guys let me know. What do you want to see? Because Dungeon Boss is a game I'm kind of into a lot right now. So stay tuned. More videos coming soon. Peace.